Hello guys, this is John with X-Arcade.com. I'm making this video for the X-Arcade SSD machine. What you're saying this is a machine because it just looks like an X-Arcade Tankstick. Well, there's some differences between an X-Arcade Tankstick, your normal one that you would buy to play arcade games with your home PC loaded with emulators, and this highly complicated engineered piece of machinery. So you'll notice that there's a button on the back right here. I'm going to push that button. Okay. You notice there's a wire coming from the side. That's your power supply. And there's a wire coming from the back, and that is your HDMI cable. Once you turn it on, you get a power light right here, and you have a cooling fan. And you notice there's a bunch of circuitry in there, as you can see. And then you hook it up to a 1080p HDTV, and you get this. So this arcade machine is running Hyperspin, and it contains probably about at least 10,000 games. So you have your Atari 2600, you have your Capcom arcade classics, you have MAME, which of course is the arcade emulator. It's been around for almost 15 years. You have in here about 5,000 games. I can scroll through to give you an idea just to see how many games are in the A's section. If I stop, I'm still in A's. Okay, so if you take that into account, you realize just how many games there are in this section alone. Then, if we go back out, you've got Nintendo Entertainment System. Probably about 1,000 games there. Sega 32X, Game Gear, Sega Genesis, also known as the Mega Drive, Sega Master System. If you notice, it's not in any certain order from good to bad. Your old Technos games, cool, and a couple that you didn't get in America from Japan. If you don't know about this company, they made Renegade, which is really like one of the most popular Nintendo games out there. And you got Zinc, which is a Namco arcade emulating system that did like PS2 type hardware. So the reason why this is called the X-Arcade SSD is because a lot of people complain about MAME, and this is a portable unit. So two things is gonna solve with that. One is that this doesn't have a normal hard drive. It has an SSD in it. Everything's solid state. There's no moving memory, no moving hard drive to ever have to worry about. This is as safe as buying a chipped 300 and something in one or whatever kind of crap that they sell on a chip. You beat 300 games probably with Atari alone. It's ultra portable. And another thing about this is that the sound does not come through the HDMI. And a lot of people will be like, oh, wait, what is up with that? Well, the sound actually comes from the volume control right here. So it's actually right there next to you. Atari is probably not the best sound source to use. And what's also cool about that is because it doesn't come through HDMI, 95% of my customers are men in their 30s and 40s. So what you can do is when the wife complains about, I don't want to hear those noises, you just plug that in. Oh, gotta get a good grip. You plug that in, and now you got your sound coming through your headphones. You can jam out listening to your arcade music goodness. Don't bother anybody with your HDMI still running on your TV. Had to show you all this because this machine is pure genius, and it is a full-fledged arcade machine, basically stuffed into one little cabinet. The other thing you need to know too, if you want to buy one of these, you're like, man, I like a full-size unit. There's a cabinet that's called the extension cabinet. It runs about $399. You get that, you get a monitor. You just drop this thing literally inside of that X extension cabinet, and you have a full-fledged standing arcade unit for less than $1,500. So, with that being said, thanks a lot for viewing the X-Arcade SSD cabinet.